Welcome Bovers families and students. The purpose of tonight is to gear up for our summer reading program. We have lots of activities planned for every Tuesday during the summer months. We hope that we will help instill a love of reading, not just during the school year, but in the summer months. The presentation that you'll see with the kiddos will show what happens when kids read over the summer versus if they don't read over the summer. So I hope you enjoy the presentation and all the activities we have at the school today, and thank you for watching.
Let's look at two children, one from a home that has books and read during the summer, and one who doesn't read at home during the summer. During their year in kindergarten, the two students learn at the same rate, so we will move them forward 9 months. But look what happens in that first summer between kindergarten and first grade. The child that reads at home moves ahead a month because of the continuous exposure to books and other educational experiences. The child with no access to books falls back 2 months. So when school begins again, the gap between the two students has already widened. During first grade, the children move ahead at the same rate. That next summer, the student with access to books continues to grow as a reader and moves ahead a month, while the student with no access falls behind another 2 months. We come to second grade, and the two children grow at the same rate, but the summer after second grade sets back the child with no access to books back another 2 months, and the gap widens again. By the third grade, the two children are already far apart. By the end of fifth grade, the gap between the children is 2 to 3 years. The gap will keep growing through middle school. So you see, if we don't work together and provide our children with lots of books and other educational activities throughout the summer, it is impossible to catch up and impossible to close the gap. No matter how much high-quality learning occurs each school year, without summer reading, every year the gap will widen. On the last day of school, each boy and girl at Bovers will receive a folder with some of our summer reading ideas inside of there. The first handout that you'll see is how you can get involved and support your child's reading. Read every day with your child and talk about the books that they read. We have a family reading log calendar that I'll show in a minute. Students will have the opportunity to write about the books that they've read and complete a postcard for the books that they read and drop it in the Bovers mailbox. Every Tuesday, we will have events at Bovers in the library, computer lab, and they can return the books from the previous week and check out new books. Next year, you will return the completed summer reading log, and if you have visited Bovers 4 times, each child will receive a t-shirt. This paper is the summer reading log calendar. So for every day that you read, you will put the minutes on the days. And at the very right-hand corner are the weekly minutes. The next form are for students in pre-K through second grade. And this is just some reading prompts that you can ask your child. So when they read a book, you can ask them about the pictures, what's going on in the book, and this just has several prompts for you. Now this student reading prompt is for kids in grades 3 through 5. And so this just goes a little bit more in depth with the genres that your child will be reading. So you can ask them things like, would you recommend this book to a friend? And why or why not? What was the problem in the story and how it was resolved? And that way you'll know if your child is really understanding the books that they're reading. Also in the packet, you'll see a postcard. And the postcard has my name, the title of the book, I finished this book on, or I didn't and why, and then a little area where your child can write what the book was about, or if they are in pre-K and kinder, they can draw what the book was about. These postcards can be put in the Bovers mailbox that we will have in the front of the school. And we have teachers here over the summer that are going to respond to your postcards and write back to you about that. The last thing that you're going to see today is what is called our Family Summer Reading Challenge. And so we really encourage families to take on the challenge of talking about the books that your child is reading, turning in your postcards in the Bovers mailbox, keeping a reading log of the minutes that you have read, reading every day, and visiting Bovers Library at least 4 times over the summer. And at the very bottom of this page it says we will make reading a priority this summer by following our family plan. We know that reading every day will help our children grow as readers and prepare them for the next school year. So if you are willing to take on this challenge, if you will sign your name, everybody involved in your family, and we will know that you are going to be a part of our summer reading challenge. One more fun thing that we want to add is that every family that wants to take part of the summer reading challenge, your child will receive 4 to 5 on-level books, free books to take home and have and read over the summer. The books that your child receives, they do not need to be returned. They are for them to keep. So I really want to encourage you to be part of this and have a great summer.